Mojang is expanding. There was some very recent information revealed, actually showing us what is going on behind the scenes. And it actually appears that Mojang have got something planned and ready up their sleeve. That's why in this video we're going to be talking about all of this information, not only breaking down the facts, but also what this could mean for Minecraft, because it does actually give us a few hints as to what Mojang may have planned. With that being said, everyone, comment down below Warden if you're excited for the Wild update. But nevertheless, let's get right into the video. Now, just in case there's anyone new around here, I do not want to alienate anyone or make anyone feel left out. So just in case you have no idea, Mojang is the studio behind Minecraft basically. They work on Minecraft, develop it, and they basically develop all of the updates and everything to do with Minecraft. Minecraft is Mojang's baby, and it's important to point out that Mojang is actually quite a large team when compared to the majority of them out there. A lot of smaller games may have teams of anywhere from about 1 or 2 to maybe up to about 50, but then there's obviously, as games get larger and more popular, they require more people to work on them, and it's estimated that Mojang has somewhere around approximately 600 employees. Of course, these are not developers, these are people that are employed by Mojang, so these may do many things. It does not necessarily mean that they are developers working on the game, but it's important to note that there is not just Minecraft, there's Minecraft and then there's Minecraft Bedrock Edition. These two different versions most of the time have two different teams which work on each version exclusively in order to put all of the required focus into it and to make it the best it can be. You may be thinking, why are we talking about all of this? Well, there's actually been a new tweet about Mojang actually asking people to join the team. This was some very recent information released not too long ago, actually by someone called Lucas Morales. I do not know too much about this person, but it seems by their description there's something to do with the design systems team at Mojang, but they actually did release a very interesting tweet which reads, "We are hiring a designer for my design system team. If you are a great designer, very good with Figma and want to build Minecraft with us, send me a DM." So that is basically Mojang's way of engaging with the community to find more developers. It's interesting to point out that this is for the design systems team, and I'm not necessarily 100% certain what this team is responsible for, but it does give us an idea as to what this is about. They also point out using Figma. I'm not too sure what that is. I'm pretty sure it's some sort of software that the employees at Mojang do use, but apart from that I'm not 100% sure what this is. But the important thing to note here is that Mojang is looking for more people to go and work on the design team. This is always an interesting way of seeing what Mojang has got planned. It does not necessarily mean that Mojang is growing this aspect of the team. Maybe some people could have left or been moved around within the studio, but it is definitely interesting to note that Mojang is trying to fill up more roles on this part of the team. Now, this was actually retweeted by Oleg, I believe it's pronounced, who is the Minecraft UI framework team tech co-lead, who actually said, "Join our team, we might have cookies." Now, Oleg in his description does actually say he's the UI framework team tech co-lead. So does this mean that these new people being hired are going to work on the new UI or something to do with the framework team or something like that? I'm not 100% sure. If any of you guys have any more information, be sure you let me know down below in the comments more about this. this, because as I'm said, I'm no expert when it comes to any of this. I'm not 100% sure what this means, but the most important thing to note is that Mojang is trying to fill up some roles. Let's now speculate a little bit about what this could be. As I just pointed out, I'm not 100% certain, and I'm pretty sure I'm not 100% clear on what this new listing is fully about, but let's go off what we know so far. This person, or these people being hired by Mojang, are going to be working as a designer for the design system team. We do not know if this is for the UI specifically, but the fact that this was retweeted by Oleg, who is the co-lead at the UI framework team, it's pretty interesting how this all comes together, and it does almost kind of indicate that this is the case. Over the past few days and over the past few weeks, we've been hearing more and more about the new Minecraft Bedrock user interface. What this will do is basically update the way Minecraft Bedrock Edition looks and performs on consoles, Windows 10 Edition, and mobile devices. It will change up the home screen, adjust how quick things load, and completely change the game and the way the player interacts with it. It's a big deal, and Mojang have been working on it for well over 2 years now. It's definitely likely that Mojang just want more people to go and work with them on this to help get it done a bit quicker, or just to get more eyes on the project, or more thoughts and more opinions on this to make it as good as it can possibly be. That's always a possibility, and very recently, in fact, we did hear a bit more about this, that they're done with the hints and the teasers for right now, and they are almost ready to start showing us what they've been working on. So if this is something to do with the new Minecraft UI, it is exciting, but what does happen to these employees once the new UI is done? Do they continue to work at Mojang, maybe just in different parts or doing different things, or is there a bigger purpose for these developers behind the scenes? Some people have been speculating some Java UI update coming to the game soon, although I think that's unlikely. I think it's a possibility that Mojang right now is fully focusing on the Bedrock UI because of how many people dislike it. In the 4J Studios era of Minecraft console, I believe that's when the Minecraft console UI was at its best. It was very similar to Java Edition. It looked, sounded, and performed perfectly. With the beginning of Bedrock Edition, this was completely flipped upside down and changed around, and since then many people have had many issues with this UI. So I think it is very likely that Mojang is building up this team to get an idea of what the community actually wants from this new UI, so that they can do the best job they possibly can. But as I said, it's still very interesting to know, even though we do not fully know how and why this is happening, we do know that Mojang is looking to employ more people for the Minecraft design team. Let me know your thoughts about this down below in the comments. It's definitely interesting to note, although it's not any official Minecraft information, it does give us an idea as to what's happening with Mojang, basically the creator of Minecraft. As I said, let me know your thoughts. It's been me, ItzJhief, everyone. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.